it should be fun.
And of course, as you talked about that, UMass, of course, is hosting the tournament. So even though they'll be the 4th seed, they would be the home team, and that's always interesting scenario to walk into when you have to go play somebody in their own backyard in a conference tournament setting. So, all right, coming up here, we'll get to the action at the X. Gavin Tygh, Jared Chenoy squaring off to get this started. Zach Bigu in cage for Richmond today, along with Tommy Gross, who's put up some good numbers in his games that he's played. He's 8-0 so far in the pipes for St. Joseph's. And the first win goes to the Hawks as they'll come out with it. That's Gavin Tygh racing ahead, dumping to offense. They've won 24 straight conference games. That goes back to the 2021 season. That's back when they were in the NEC. But they have 21 straight conference wins entering today. And a face-off violation will give them the possession.
Well, they're on an interesting run in general this season. You know, they come out and, you know, with a veteran team, because for Richmond, clearly, that can attack a short, can attack a long pole. And, you know, generally I would be suggesting to you that you don't get that first one off of those dead ball situations, you know.
All right, times as we see. They did counter, though, after those first 3 attempts. They were, like, I think, 1 for 4 at the beginning. And now they've kind of cleaned that up a little bit. We've got a whistle here, stop and play.
You know, the ebb and flow of a ball got through like that, and a great finish by Madonna.
Back to work at the draw. Chenoy trying to win this battle with Tygh. Tygh, by the way, a grad student from Maryland. So that's where he had his career before coming to
ride that ball back, turn it into an unsettled opportunity to attack the goal.
That's Eccleston on the score, which is his 21st goal of the year.
All-American Division II All-American, played on a team that won the national championship in Division II last year.
The official scorekeeper is giving it to Carter Page. I thought it was Eccleston. Maybe it's Page. It's 62 or 63. So we'll go into the 3-2 game.
I would think for Richmond, you'd want to put your pole, your 4th pole on the wing. Oh, his 4th pole is facing off.
Stoll was facing off
Stoll
that
was
time.
facing off. That's what it was.
But the win goes to Tygh, and now another timeout.
Yeah, and it's smart of St. Joe's to try to save the time at the end ball a little bit. I really feel like they've been tentative in the clearing game and offensively. And just haven't created and attacked the game with any aggressiveness or confidence. On the other hand, St. Joe's, you'd like to see them score more, take advantage of their opportunities.
Well, that was quick. Luke Graham off the Chenoy feed. Looked like he got it off of the crossbar just inside the top shelf. Take another look at it.
That'll get you going.
That'll start it real quick. And it's 4-3 Spiders right off the bat. Graham bounced it in there and got it off of the goalie, and it's 4-3 Richmond.
Yeah, it's almost like Richmond ran a little bit of a flat break there. They slid O'Neill into that seam so that Graham was open. Ordinarily, that base defenseman on that side is covering that left-handed shooter.
Now a violation against Gavin Tygh. That was the 34th of the year for Luke Graham, and it kind of wakes things up here to start the second half.
Maybe we did have the Mr. Coffee machine on at halftime in the Richmond locker room.
Chenoy comes away with one against Tygh.
And you and I have talked about the importance of face-offs and the overall statistic being a little bit misleading, but Richmond's come out of the locker room here. A couple of their key guys.
Chenoy trying to take that away, but Tygh comes out with it.
It slides off the inside the way that Richmond generally does. When you come down adjacent off of Waters like that down to Anderson on the same side, it's almost the ball gets to Waters quicker than the defense can react to that change of the directional sliding. And and so those adjacent shots are kind of deadly. And the second thing is you see in Waters, commentators and
our matchup at the X, which has been Gavin Tygh and Jared Chenoy. That's even at 6 apiece with the face-offs. And Tygh comes away with one here.
Looked like Tygh might have jumped there a little bit.
Hawks in a hurry. They drop it for a moment. A shot and a goal from a long stick. Wow. That comes off of Alex Keener's stick, grad student, tying the game at 6 off a little bit of a mishandle. He managed to recover and put it in.
And again, in my notes, chaos off the riding game, chaos off the loose balls in the middle of the field on the face-off game. These are the situations where St. Joe's is particularly effective.
Richmond came out with 3 straight goals out of the locker room at halftime to forge a 6-3 lead. But now the Hawks have tied it up, and Tygh comes away with a win at the X.
And examples, Chenoy good early in the third quarter, wins a couple faceoffs in a row, and now it's been Tygh recently, and he's kept the ball in St. Joe's hands.
Number 1 seed in the tournament on the line next week.
2 4-0 teams in the conference had similar seasons, playing for that number 1 seed. I'm not surprised we're seeing this kind of back and forth game here.
And another face-off win for St. Joseph's. Now a whistle, and is gone now as St. Joseph scores 5 unanswered goals. And Richmond made a change at the X on that matchup there, as they had, looked like Luke Graham. No, it wasn't Graham, sorry. It was
exam week. Sometimes you only have 1 or 2 exams and they're spread out over a couple days. It just doesn't put that much pressure on you. But the week before exams, when you're trying to catch up the entire semester, and that's what this is. Exams start, I believe exams start on Monday for Richmond, and they just haven't been with it the whole enough of this game in order to win against a team. To him is, son, don't be afraid to make a mistake here and there, an aggressive mistake. Go to the goal hard. We need you to put more pressure on people.
Spiders come away with a win at the face-off that time to 8. I think that was intended for Dalton Young, but it was behind him. And then Graham just circled in back and scored. Now here comes Chenoy off the scoop. He'll fire. Nice sprawling stop,
really nice
high
save.
in the air. Loose in front again. And Gross comes out to pick it up to make sure nothing happens. And Richmond almost tied it up there.
Yeah. And watch Chenoy practicing that shot before the game. Actually, that very shot. I think there's a little razzing going on from the St. Joe's bench over there.
Might be.
Gotta remember, fellas, you're likely to see these guys again.
Right now, St. Joseph's up 10-8.
These are the ones where you get to capitalize, where you get to. Oh.
And Tygh came out with that. Chenoy trying to knock it loose. They're all over Tygh. They're hacking away. Tygh still battling, and Pilling finally gets it. Huge scramble there for that possession.